the first time, and I think from that moment on, I kind of set the precedent of like, yeah, you don't fuck with Brandy's not the one. She not. It's like, boy, I got jokes.
Right. You do got jokes.
You cannot go get them other bitches you usually be fucking on.
I checked the comic 3 weeks ago because he brought up female comics. Like she's a
all of
female
ours are so long ago. He was like, nigga, yesterday.
3 weeks ago.
No, because I'm one of those male advocates that's like women power, blah, 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 blah. Like he kept bringing up all the women like, yes, this is a female comic, blah, blah, blah. And then he brought me up and I was like, you didn't bring me up as a male comic. I'm like, where? And then I'm like, so you just gonna do this? Cause I'm like, at the end of the day, they all comics. I'm going in on them for maybe the first few minutes, and I just made some and then everybody like, yeah, cause I don't like that.
Yeah.
And all the girls in the audience were like, take it.
Yeah.
Take it.
And that night there was.
I just really love the way that you handled that.
Right.
That's what Willie was like. I got properties. Which one do you want to fuck with? I got them all.
That's what they bring me up to.
And then
That's
he
my
talks
credit.
about all the land he owns and all the commercials he said. They like, girl, I don't know, it's something about that Willie.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes I gotta check niggas just so they know. This is what I feel. This is what I'm a strong believer. I'm a strong believer in accountability. And I'm also a strong believer in people do to you what you allow them to do to you. You see what I'm saying? And so sometimes I just gotta be like, no, because before T.I. started doing stand-up. I used to always call myself the T.I. comedy. And what I meant by that is I'm the nicest, most respectful person you will ever meet. But if I feel disrespected, you go see a switch. Like it's gonna be an automatic, like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check you. But that's just kind of how I operate. But now I'm still the same way.
Within the checking, is there a like, so when the comedian hit me, there was no when he talked to me, there was no disrespect whatsoever. He would just let me know how he felt. When you do the checking, are you coming at nigga like, hey nigga, because they might be oblivious. So are you coming with aggression and they're like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, or is it just like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? I didn't appreciate this and that.
I think with me, whatever energy you meet me with, I'm gonna meet you with the same energy, slightly elevated.
Cancer.
Now I will say something about Justin though, and this is what made me go from that first experience to be like, this nigga, I'm good, to like, no, he actually cool. There was a time at remember when Kevin was working out at Flappers? Kevin Hart's working out at Flappers, he's doing all the shows. Nigga, everybody trying to get in. Whatever. So Justin's coming in, and I'm like, what's up, Justin? He just blows by, right? He blows by, he comes back. And I'm like, oh, so this nigga on his Hollywood shit. So I'm like, fuck Justin. I'm good. He comes out after, and before I could even say anything, he was like, I wasn't blowing by you. I was trying to rush in before they stopped me. You know, because they were stopping niggas from going to the back. So he was like, I was trying to walk in before they catch me. And then he was like, no disrespect. What's up, bro? Like, so because he caught himself,
Right.
I had nothing to be mad at. Because I was like, he acknowledged it. So I was like, what up, nigga? Like, you know what I mean? But
did I get you into the show?
No. We all been there, but you blew by so fast because they were like, everybody was hanging out, and Justin's mindset was like, let me act like, first of all, like I just belong, and then I'm just gonna power through. But because he came back out and was like, by the way, so it ain't like if he had if he wasn't cognizant of it, I'd have been like, fuck that nigga. But he held on to it, and let me make sure I tell him why I did this, and I was like, bet, like it's no issue.
Yeah, I pride myself on I'm the most self-aware person, like, period. Like I know my flaws, I know what my strengths are, I know what my weakness, I know I'm sensitive. You know what I'm saying? That's tough, that tough exterior, but inside, like, nah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I feel some type of way, but yeah, I know me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm very self-aware with all that shit.
I had a situation, I guess it was like maybe a couple months ago, where I did check a comedian. And okay, so tell me if y'all think like I'm
I love people thought about that. Tell me about tripping.
No, okay, so I hit up this club that like I work with, and I was out of town. I was going out of town to do some pickup spots for a movie I did. And I was gonna be on set all day. I hit up the club. She was like, oh, you can do a guest spot any night, anytime. So I was like, cool, I'm going to do a Saturday at 8. But also that night, I had all my girlfriends, all my cousins, like a bunch of people pulling up on me at a party we had all gotten tickets to. And so I didn't get off set till like 6. So I text the club owner like, yo, I was in Chicago. This was like in January. I text the club owner like, yo, I'm not going to make it. It's a 5-minute guest spot. I'm not going to make it to the guest spot. I'm got my friends pulling up. I ain't seen them in however long. We about to go dancing. I've been on set for like 10 hours. You know, I get back to my hotel. I get dressed. I go meet my fucking friends.
Yeah.
Why the comedian go in this group chat that I'm not in? And it's like, yeah, Brandi, she ain't come to do the guest spot, and she and this but it's kind of making it seem like I needed to do the guest spot.
Right.
Yeah, guest spots is just if you want to do some time.
Yeah.
No, and so one of my friends brought it to me and was like, yeah, I was defending you because everybody was like, oh, she thinks she's too good to do the guest spot. And whatever. It's like she went to go dancing, and then like I went into the group chat that we all are in, and I was like, at her, hey, yo. You was mad that I didn't do the guest spot and went dancing?
Right.
So I said it in front of everybody that you've already talked to me, talked about me to.
Right.
And she was like, no, it wasn't even nothing like that. Nobody told us blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, because like, I'm going to always pick dancing over 5 minutes of stage time. I don't need 5 minutes of stage time. I don't need it.
Right.
And dancing is more fun.
Right.
And so like, I don't know. I didn't think that I was wrong. But also like, why would you go talk about, that doesn't even fucking talk about. Like what?
First of all, if I'm headlining the weekend, and somebody's like, I'm gonna drop in and do 5, and they hit me, was like, I ain't gonna make it. I'd be like, cool, more time.
Yeah. Straight up.
Like, nigga, I'm not gonna care.
Insane.
If you cancel as a feature or host,
you know what it really is? I'm gonna tell you what it really is.
Nigga.
She sees your value. And she knows you being at her show was gonna add value to her show. That's really deep down. She wanted you there so she could be able to tell people Brandi Denise was at my show.
She should have texted me then.
Yeah, she should
I ain't
have.
feel the love like that.
But I'm telling you,
I felt the love from the niggas I was going to dance with.
I'm telling you, but that's what it was. So she was in her feelings because she like, damn, or she was like, damn, like she can't get that picture. She wanted the picture.
Yeah.
She wanted to be able to tell people Brandi was here. She wanted to be able to promote that. You see what I'm saying? Like, look who was at my show. You said, and she was, and when you didn't show up, she felt like you took that away from her. And I think that's like, what that was about.
I don't know. That's why I be like, y'all don't have real lives.
Bruh.
That's
what I be like. Y'all really don't
That's
have real lives. I do not eat, sleep, and breathe comedy, my nigga. I'm in town for 2-3 fucking days max. I'm finna go hang out with the people that I talk on the phone to. I don't talk to y'all.
Right. So you ain't gonna fight her.
We was low key talking.
What'd you say?
So you ain't gonna fight her. You ain't gonna fight
Oh
her.
hell no. That's a huge.
We were low key. That's the shit we were low key talking about last night.
Yeah.
It's like niggas. The comedy is not my life.
Yeah.
I have a family.
There you go.
I have friends in real life.
There you go.
I have it was one time, I ain't gonna say who these comedians are, but it was one time we were hanging out at the store and I was like, I looked at my phone, I was like, all right, nigga, well, I'm out. And another comedian was like, yeah, I'm about to dip too. And the third guy was like, where y'all going? And I was like, well, I'm going home.
Right.
To put my kids to bed and have sex with my wife. Like that's what I'm doing. And the other dude was like, yeah, I gotta take care of some stuff. He was like, you know, we got stuff to do. And he was like, what else is there? And I was like, what do you mean, what else is there? He was like, other than comedy, what else is there? And I was like, that's the shit why niggas be killing themselves and shit. You gotta find something, because Hollywood gonna let you down. You gonna take these L's.
Oh yeah.
So if you got
That's a
everything,
fact.
if everything this is all I got, and something falls through, now you in a hotel stressed out because this is all you put everything like this. No, nigga, go hang out, go to a cookout, go see some have hobbies, have other things, because you're gonna take so many L's in this shit.
Can I ask you, like, how far along, like, okay, with that comedian having that mindset, what else is there? Is he up here?
He's doing fine. Like, he's not.
Can you see his what else is there attitude making him be climb to the top any faster than anybody else?
No.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, comedy not my everything. I mean, I love it though.
I love my job.
Yeah.
I love the acting. I love all of this. But at the end of the day, nigga, if I don't get a job, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go play with my kids. Like, nigga, I don't.
How long have you been putting out content consistently? What year?
Consistently, only when the pandemic hit.
When the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
Dope. You doing good, bro.
When the pandemic hit. Before that, it was sporadic once in a while.
Right.
Like, but it's when the pandemic hit, you know, I needed income.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, you too.
No, straight up.
Like, so that's when I started doing it.
Do y'all put it out? I know you putting out your stand-up clips more so.
Yeah.
Funny stuff too, man, that you be putting out. What about you?
I just put out pictures of me. That's it. It just be pictures of me.
Right.
Fuck y'all. My pictures are
Follow
sexy.
my OnlyFans.
I'm giving modern day
That's hilarious.
She's supposed to finish. I just cooked this from scratch, fellas.
Follow me.
I'm about to start back. It's just, life.
Yeah.
And I really be forgetting. I do a lot of dope stuff. I be forgetting to record stuff all the time.
Because you in the moment.
Yeah.
I don't record shit.
I'm going to Canada this weekend. I'm gonna try and remember. I just headlined 6 shows in Chicago. Like, I'm saying, I do dope shit. I be forgetting to remember.
No, you don't. You're in the moment.
Yeah.
I feel like it's I can't call it weird because it's what we do, but I feel like my first thought when we all having a good time is not to take my phone out and document it.
Yeah.
It's not my first thought.
Yeah.
My first thought is just like, I'm enjoying this moment. I'm having fun, and my phone don't even come out.
Right.
Like something wild has to happen for me to take my phone out.
Yeah.
Like let's say we was all out and everything was great, and nigga Eddie Murphy walk in.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Like you know what I mean? But like for the most part,
Right.
no,
Have y'all ever been in the room with Eddie Murphy?
It's because of the life that we live in, the shit that we do on a regular day-to-day basis is like so big. Like, okay, so
yeah, it's always something.
I'm dating this guy now.
Oh,
and
are you? Okay.
And it's so crazy because I'm going out. I'm bringing him. This is the first man I've ever brought around comics and shit like that. So I know I really like him. But like, I bring him around, and he's in the industry in his own way. But like, he's like, oh, I've seen this person.
That's how you met him. Hey, I've seen your work. I have seen your work.
No. I didn't even know what he did, and then I saw what he did. I was like, ooh. But
See?
No.
Is he in porn? Is he in porn?
That's what I was saying.
No, he's not. He's a DJ.
Oh, okay.
But when I you feel me? When I bring him around, he's like, oh, I've seen this person on this and this and this, and these are like my close friends, and I'm like, oh damn, like I be forgetting that people like recognize and like we're in it, like you were saying earlier.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn. They'd be like, oh, I saw you on so and so story. I was like, yeah, we went to dinner. Like what?
Right.
Like crazy.
But I'm just for us. I'm just living. My kids don't even care about this stuff.
Yeah.
Because they like this. That's why he's so quiet. This is normal to him.
Right.
Cute.
Which is
like,
dope.
I'm just like
podcasts, being on sets.
I'm gonna have a baby when I leave here.
They're so normal. So like,
he definitely took that headphone off. He like, I'm receiving all this
He
information.
is. You feel me? Modest.
So like, they're gonna.
He's a
grow
good
up.
actor too, because he's trying to act like he's not paying attention.
He looked over. But they're gonna grow up and they're gonna think like, when somebody else sees like, so and so, be like, well, yeah, that's my godfather, or maybe at the house.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be a big deal.
Yeah.
To them. Like, it's not gonna,
Yeah.
Like Damon Jr. has like the best stories about that kind of stuff. Like how like their childhood normal was everybody else is like, holy shit.
Yeah.
So he was like when they were filming Space Jam, Jordan moved into the house next to them.
Next thing I know.
So they're like, your dad is Michael Jordan. And Jordan's kid is like, so your dad is Damon Wayans. He's like, so? You know what I mean? And like, so it's just what your reality is. So we're just in this. So I don't never think the documentary comes like, we're just living.
You know what I kind of feel? This is something I need to get over. I need to talk to a therapist.
That's why you started this podcast.
That's why I started a podcast. That's why it's called Fuck Your Feelings. So all of my feelings.
friends are my therapy.
Thank you guys. Sometimes I feel like I'm not disappointing. Like when I see celebrities, kids, and I'm like, they're able to say T.I. is their father or Michael Jordan is their father. And my daughter's like, Justin Hyer's my father. And so a part of me is like, I feel like I want to accomplish more so she could be more proud of me. Or
But where are you getting that she wants that or is not?
She doesn't. That's the thing. I know she doesn't. She don't give a shit.
No.
She don't care at all. But a part of me, like, I want my mom to be able to brag more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want her to be able to say, like, this is my son. And he's done X, Y, and Z.
That's already happened.
So is it because your mother's not bragging enough?
Oh, she already brags a lot.
Okay, so that's
like,
you.
why?
That's what I'm saying. It's definitely me. It's
Yeah.
all me.
But I'm asking you why. Like why?
I just want them to be proud.
They are.
I know, but I
So
want
why?
more.
Yeah, like why? What?
I don't know.
I've always wanted to ask you, based on your drive, like stuff you like. What's your chip? What is your thing? Why?
You know what my chip is?
Yeah, I've always wondered. I've never asked you.
I'll tell you what my chip is. My chip, imagine if
I want me down, I get it. Hate that I keep winning. Stab my back is tempting.